Hello, my name is Steven, and I'm the creator of WaveBasis, and I'm also a trader. So let's see, Elliott wave analysis has been a part of the trading world now for over 80 years, but one of the problems with Elliott wave analysis is that it's pretty complex and difficult to learn. Another problem is that once you've actually taken the time to learn it, applying the techniques in practice is generally a pretty time-consuming and tedious manual process. With WaveBasis, we've set out to change that. We wanted to build not only the most reliable, automatic, true wave pattern detection technology, but we wanted to also provide a truly Elliott wave-focused analysis experience. So in this overview, I'd just like to show you some of the things that we're excited about. Now, jump over here to the 4-hour Apple chart. Obviously, at its core is the automatic wave counting engine. So with a click and a few seconds, we have a fully labeled Elliott wave count for this Apple chart. Now here it's important to note that all of the wave patterns that have been detected and displayed here on the chart are valid Elliott wave patterns. They are valid and consistent with standard Elliott wave rules, and WaveBasis is aware of all of the standard patterns. This is not the case with some other software. Let's take a quick look at an example. We have a zigzag correction here in blue, in ABC, and the A wave of that zigzag is composed of a 5-wave move down here, which is a leading diagonal. And some of you might already know that a leading diagonal is valid for an A wave of a zigzag. So getting a valid wave count so easily, this is great. And it's saved you time, it's saved you minutes, if not hours, of tedious manual calculations. But we wanted to take it a little further and make it also easy to interpret the wave count to quickly identify potential trading opportunities. Because after all, that's what this is all about. And that's where the next subwaves area comes in. So we go down here to the bottom panel. Next, the next subwaves area is designed to highlight potential trading opportunities instantly. As soon as you have your wave count, you can see potential setups with a designation that indicates the expected potential reward to risk profile of that trade setup. Now, I won't go into too much detail here because this is discussed in a more specific video, but I'll mention that as you hover these next subwaves, which are broken down by wave degree, or time frame. You have a visual indication as you hover them on the chart of support and resistance areas. So in this case, we're looking at potential resistance for a wave 5 up of this impulse. And as you can see, the market is currently stalled in that resistance area. I should also mention that as you hover these next subwaves, and in fact, if you hover the waves themselves on the chart, the wave guide will show you the key rules and guidelines associated with that particular type of wave. And you can also refer to these. This is a great reference if you're still learning the wave patterns, or as a reminder to anyone who hasn't committed all of them to memory. So we didn't stop with automatic wave counts and trade setups. We also wanted to make it easy to perform the full complement of Elliott wave related analysis. And that's where the smart tools come in. Now, some of you might already know how interrelated, for example, Fibonacci ratios are in Elliott wave analysis. So we've made it as easy as possible to add Fibonacci studies, trend channels, and so forth to the chart. And just for a quick example, turn on the fibs and right away instantly inspect the relationships between subwaves of any given wave. Tools are smart. From motives waves we can see retracements, and we can also see extensions from corrective waves, and you can leave these on the chart whenever you like. Similarly, there are several other Fibonacci-related tools. Similarly, we can add channels to the chart. Now, another unique feature of WaveBasis is the ability to customize and interact with automatic wave counts, which is quite unique. Let's just clear this so we have a fresh count for clarity. And so, for example, we have in the turquoise here, we have the 1, 2, 3, 4 of a presumed impulsive move to the upside. We can right-click on that 4 and project the pattern forward. So what we end up with is a 5 up here in the general area that we would commonly expect based on common standard Elliott wave expectations. Now, what's interesting about this 5 is if you look down in the lower right corner here at the ratios area, you can see that as I move this 5, it tells me what ratios are constituting that 5-wave move. And there are additional guidelines that some of you might already be aware of that will tell you where the most likely, from a statistical standpoint, place for that wave 5 to be. So this allows you to establish expectations about where this rally might end based on several factors, including channels and resistance areas and ratios between the subwaves. So very quickly you can get a sense of what is, from an Elliott wave standpoint, most likely going to happen next. Additionally, I should mention that any of these waves can be edited, moved around, adjusted if you have other preferences or other ideas than what's shown in the automatic wave count. And you can draw any Elliott wave pattern at all right on the chart in combination with automatic wave counts or in isolation. So there are lots of other built-in conveniences here, and based on feedback from folks out there, users, we're adding new features all the time. So I hope this, for now anyway, gives you a basic sense of how WaveBasis can assist you in your Elliott wave trading and also in your learning. But the best way to find out really is to just try it out, give it a try. Or you can take a look at some of our other videos that go into a bit more detail about how to get the most out of using WaveBasis. So thanks for watching and happy trading.